What is up, guys? Rob does Beyblades here, and today we're going to be reviewing something that you know practically everybody else has already reviewed. That's a Beyblade reviewer a few weeks ago, but it doesn't matter because today I have my hands on yeah, that's right, I said that right. Zone Luinor L5, Drake, H, I guess, and Spyro H. Let's just look at the back. Okay, so we have the Luinor GT chip. By the way, this is in tech type. Then we have the Zone layer base. That's what we're gonna call it, at least. We have the disc, which is D76, but don't call it that. We call it Drake H, or Hasbro. Just call it Hasbro, or Hasbro Drake, whatever. And then we have TH04, but obviously this naming system, I don't like it. I don't think many people really like it. So the official name, at least in the app, Spyro H. Here we have a time frequency on the, what is it called? Whatever, the upper deck, of 2, and then drop down frequency of 4. This thing will not be spending much time on the slope of the Hypersphere stadiums. It will be coming down a lot to attack. I mean, obviously we got these two big swooping attack points. I mean, this thing is probably gonna be doing some damage to the other Hypersphere tops in the stadium. Of course, I don't really have a Hypersphere stadium yet, but you know, maybe we can get a hold of one eventually. Anyways, let's just go ahead and unbox this. Let's just get this out of the box. Alright, now that we have all the parts out, we're going to be first taking a look at the driver, Spyro H. So, let me feel this. Alright, so the spring is fine. You have Spy. I don't know if that's, I don't think that's Spyro's regular, thing. It may be, but it is technically a different driver. Well, it is a different driver. It's called Spyro H, but it's obviously a Hypersphere version of Spiral Dash. Personally, LAD-wise, maybe some potential. We got this wide disc around here, probably to give it the Hypersphere, gimmick. To be honest, though, kind of wish, you know, maybe they included 2 drivers. Wait, but they don't have another. Whatever. Overall, kind of probably one of my favorite looking ones so far, at least. It kind of reminds me of Rise H, so, you know, maybe it could, compete with Rise H in Life After Death LAD. Not sure about Bullet H, though. But I do think that this wide little disc here, is going to help it out with that, even though there are these little gaps. But I don't think it'll be significant enough to, affect that. Next up, we have the new 12. Well, it's Drake H, basically. But, you know, this thing's I don't know. I don't think this thing weighs very much. I don't have a thing to weigh it with. It's a 2-star disc, but who cares? I mean, this thing is practically like 18, probably not even 20 grams. But, I mean, it really does have those, if you put this thing on a right, I mean, it even looks like 12 almost. If you put this thing on a right spin Beyblade, it is probably gonna tear up your Beyblades. So maybe don't use it without a disc on left spin. Now, I mean, granted, it's not as sharp as 12, so you're probably not gonna get as severe, but just to be safe on right spin. Finally, we have Zone Luinor. First, we're gonna take a look at this. Just so you know, this isn't metal. And this isn't metal. Yeah, kind of stinks. Looking at it from the bottom, want to say that they really haven't hollowed it out more. So I think that these could be effective against other Hasbro Beyblades, maybe. It could be solid, maybe. Not sure, though. Finally, we have the Luinor chip. Sorry about my voice, by the way. Let's see, we have the QR code, there's that, but overall, the chip looks fine to me, doesn't look bad, so that's good at least. Let's go ahead and put this together, see how it feels. I don't know if this disc feels, heavier than it should. Alright, so let's feel the tightness. Alright, so tightness, it's pretty tight. It's definitely tight enough to be an attack type for sure. Overall, the look of this Beyblade, I think it looks fine. It's okay. It doesn't look the best, but it doesn't also look the worst. I don't know. Side view looks a bit strange, I will say, with that hypersphere top, but I think most of the hypersphere Beyblades have that aspect to them. So, anyways, yeah, we're going to be getting a, we're gonna just do a test spin in it in a regular stadium, and see how it goes. Alright, so I've decided, that I'm gonna do it in this new stadium, that I got. Well, kind of. Somebody left it at the tournament that I had hosted, and nobody has claimed it so far, so I'm gonna use it in maybe some of my upcoming videos until they claim it. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. So overall performance is, I don't know, it's kind of a lopsided stadium, but I count the movements for some reason. Alright, well anyways, so yeah, it's kind of aggressive, but you can't really tell what the true movements are, overall. Let's go ahead and, battle it against some Hypersphere Beyblades. Alright, first we're going to be putting Zone Luinor up against Bush and Shindra. So, alright, round 1, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Good attacks. The winner of this will be Zone Luinor. So that's 1 point to Zone Luinor. Let's go to the next round. Alright, round 2, 3, 2, go shit. Starting to lose that stamina, but the winner of this round will be Zone Luinor again. So the score is 2-0. Let's go to the next round. The Hypersphere Beyblades are doing quite well in this stadium. Anyways, round 3, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Riding the rails relatively well. Yeah, so those are in the stamina. Zone Luinor. So Zone Luinor takes this round in the match with a score of 3-0. So the next opponent, I think, is going to be Glyph Dragon. So yeah, kind of a, I don't know if Dante used, I don't know if Dante used the Grand Layer base against Zone Luinor. I kind of forgot already. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do the battle anyways. Alright, round 1, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, rip. Zone Luinor on that attack again. With Dragon trying to avoid the attacks, but it's already losing stamina. Zone Luinor running out of stamina, and the winner is Glyph Dragon. So the score is 1-0. Let's go to the next round. Alright, round 2, 3, 2, 1, rip! 3, 2, 1, rip! They're not riding the rails as well as they could. To be honest, they're Hypersphere Beyblades, they're doing quite well for, although the rails are kind of big anyways. So Luinor is running out of stamina, and the winner is Glyph Dragon again. The score is 2-0. Let's go to the next round. Alright, round 3, 3, 2, 1, and rip! He's actually stuck at the rails! Oh my word! Glyph Dragon with his spin finish because Zone Luinor couldn't get off the rails. So that means that Glyph Dragon is the winner of this round in this match. So overall, would I recommend Zone Luinor? Overall, I think that this Beyblade is probably one of the more fun ones to play with. Hypersphere-wise, because it's an attack type, and honestly, I think it's definitely better than Power. I think Sword Valtryek would be. In terms of looks, I definitely like the driver, the disc, looks better, in terms of the Hasbro versions. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's review. If you enjoyed, please give this video a like, and comment down below what you think of Zone Luinor L5, and if you see any potential in it. Please subscribe for more epic Beyblade videos.